Hello everyone, welcome to the class. Today I am going to teach you the chapter My Childhood. Boys, this is an extract from the autobiography of the missile man and late President of India, the most revered APJ Abdul Kalam. He has tried to reveal the realities of the 19th century Indian society, the good, bad, and the ugly situations he had faced because he was a Muslim. Through his experiences, he is trying to make us aware of the need to be rational and tolerant individuals. Kalam examines his early life, efforts, hardships, fortitude, luck, and chance that transformed his life. Now, about the chapter, a short, brief summary. This is the journey of a person from a middle class Muslim family in Rameshwaram to the president's house. All of you know that he became the 11th president of Free India. The journey was not smooth. He had to struggle and face several challenges as he moved ahead in his life. In his childhood, he was greatly influenced by his parents, his teachers, and his friends. His father, Jalaluddin Janulabuddin, was not educated, but he was very generous and kind person. He was not rich, but provided a secure childhood to Abdul and his 3 brothers and 1 sister. Abdul inherited honesty and self discipline. From his father and faith in goodness and deep kindness from his mother. Faith in goodness and deep kindness from his mother. Kalam earned the first wages by helping his cousin. Kalam earned his first wages by helping his cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwaram. He had 3 close friends: Ramanatha Shastri, Aravindam, and Shiva Prakashan. Ramanatha Shastri, Aravindan, and Shiv Prakashan. They were all belonging to Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family. They all belong to the Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. He speaks about a very unfortunate incident that affected him and his friends very badly. A teacher when he was in 5th standard, a teacher showed discrimination in the classroom by separating him from his close friends. The problem was resolved by his friend Ramanathan's father, who was the chief priest of Rameshwaram temple. Abdul was also greatly influenced by his science teacher. He was very much influenced by his science teacher who loved him a lot. Shiva Subramanya Iyer. What was his name? Shiva Subramanya Iyer. He learned the lessons of breaking social barriers from him. Iyer invited him to his home for a meal. His wife was an Orthodox His wife was an Orthodox Brahmin with a very conservative attitude. She refused to serve food to a Muslim boy in her so called ritually pure kitchen. Ayah served him with his own hands and sat down beside him to eat his meal. He convinced his wife to serve meal with her own hands and thus was successful in changing the conservative attitude of his wife. For higher education, Abdul Kalam sought permission from his father to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters of Ramanathapuram. He said, means his father said, Abdul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly? Again I repeat what his father said. Abdul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? What he did? He quoted Khalil Gibran. And he said this in front of his mother. Because the mother was little bit hesitant in love of her child, Abdul Kalam. And moreover, what he said to his mother, your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. In this way, the father tried to convince the mother to let go Kalam out of Rameshwaram for his higher studies. And we can see that here the parents of Abdul Kalam, though they were not very much educated, they did not belong to an affluent family, but they had the deep practical knowledge. And thus he allowed Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam to go and leave Rameshwaram for his higher studies. And thus we can say that he had a very good childhood. Here in this chapter, the extract is purely based on the activities and events which had happened in the life, in the childhood of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So, Kalam, with the permission of his father and the blessings of his parents, he left Rameshwaram to Ramanathapuram to pursue his studies. And his father appreciated this request and agrees that he needs to go away if he has to grow. His father convinces his mother also by referring to the words of Khalil Gibran, a big, great thinker. And parents, though they belong to a very medium class family, but anyhow the father was willing to afford the expenses occurred on the studies of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And then in this way we find that how he just got a lot of name and fame both nationally and internationally. And he became a great scientist as well as a statesman. And he had served our country for 5 years as the President of India, 11th President of India. And all of us know about his scientific achievements. And something I want to tell you about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, that Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was born in 1931, and he was the son of a little educated parents. His father was a very humble and gentle human being. He had an unparalleled career as a defense scientist, culminating in the highest civilian award of India, Bharat Ratna. He was bestowed with the highest civilian award of Bharat Ratna. And what else he was? He worked as a chief of country's defense research and development programmer, and Kalam demonstrated a great potential for dynamics and innovations that existed in seemingly moribund research establishment. This is the story of Kalam's own rise from obscurity and his personal and professional struggles as well. The story of Agni, Trishul, and Nag missiles that have become household names in India and that have raised the nation to the level of a missile power of international reckoning. All this credit goes to whom? Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He had made lots of missiles. That's why he is named as a missile man. And Kalam died on 27th of July 2015, very recently, 2015, while delivering a speech at IIM. Delivering a speech at IIM Shillong in Meghalaya. So he was delivering a speech. At that time, he got a heart attack and then he died. So it was a great loss for the nation as well as in the field of science when we lost Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So this is a short summary of the chapter. Thank you. God bless you.